When Prahlad Maharaj approached Narsimha Dev, और जब उन्होंने नरसिम्हा देव का चरण छुआ, so Narsimha Dev kept his lotus hand on Prahlad Maharaj. Can you imagine such a wonderful scene that Lord is keeping his hand on our head? Just imagine if we get that opportunity. Just think about this case where Lord is embracing us saying, yes, you are the one. Or think about that case where spiritual master is so pleased with us and he comes and embraces us. Oh, my wonderful disciple. So wonderful. So amazing, so very amazing. You can imagine how much happy is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with this devotee. Now Brahmana's final realization. Look at the final realization. He says, Tuma dekhi taha hoite dviguna sukha hoy, sei Krishna tumi na mora manne lay. Krishna spurte taramana, haya che nirmala, ata eva prabhura tattva janila sakala. Just by the mercy of the Lord, Brahmana received the mercy of the Lord. कृपा प्राप्त करने के बाद ब्राह्मण ने क्या कहा? Brahman is saying, I know that you are Sakshat Bhagavan Krishna. देखिए, to accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead, so many people struggle. They'll ask preachers, why not Lord Shiva? Why not Ganpati? Why not this? Why not that? Forget about accepting Krishna Supreme Personality of Godhead. Talking about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu being Krishna. How many people of this world are able to accept? So difficult, so difficult. But here, this Brahmana, he received the mercy of the Lord. And he is saying, मुझे पता है कि आप ही स्वयं भगवान कृष्ण हो. There's no difference between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna himself. So in this way, we see that how this Brahmana, he received the mercy of the Lord. He was an amazing devotee, least bothered about what others are speaking. And I'm sure he was an asset for the entire community of devotees there. Therefore, all of us sitting here, अगर हम भी कुछ इन points में से अपना पाए, I'm sure we'll also become a very nice asset for ISKCON. The first point which I would like to highlight before I end is we go to temple for serving the Lord. Yes. And what is that service? Yes, we offer a pearl to the Lord. We offer prayer. And then, in the association of devotees, the thing that we shouldn't do is fault finding. This is something which we have to remind ourselves again and again. जब मैं आपको ये कह रहा हूँ, तो I'm reminding myself also. I shouldn't do fault finding. Another very important thing, कम वट में भक्ति नहीं रुकनी चाहिए. Uninterrupted bhakti should go on. Seva shouldn't stop. Brahmana seva didn't stop. How that seva didn't stop? Because he was absorbed in his sadhana and seva. Whatever he was doing, he was absorbed. And one very, very important point, we should all develop greed to attain Krishna Prem this very life. This greed is very, very important. If this greed is there, then everything else will manifest. And this greed will come from those who have the greed. Guru can bestow us that greed because he has it. And he will bestow when he is pleased with us. And when will he be pleased with us? जब हम उनकी आज्ञा का पालन करेंगे तो. Then he will bless for sure. And finally, the goal of our life is only one. That is to satisfy Guru and Krishna by following their instruction. And by their mercy, we'll understand the Lord tattvataha. When we understand the Lord tattvataha, then we can go back home, back to Godhead. Yad gatva anivartante. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki. Any questions anyone wants to ask? Okay.
So, as you said, we should avoid fault finding in others. But another perspective of this is we should also, like, if we see some shortcomings in a devotee or any person, it is also important to tell him that you should improve in this aspect. So,
see, in this case, one question we should ask is, am I his authority? Okay. If I'm authority of someone, I have the right. Say you're my counselee. I have right to find fault in you and correct you. But now, you're not my counselee, say, and you're doing something. So what I have to do is see that and report to his counselor, report to the temple, who is the authority. They should do the needful. But when we become the Jagat Guru,